Hello. The other day, whenever I made my chicken and rice, I thought I had put some parts in the video, and then I can't find them. So I'm just gonna show it again because I was talking about putting the canola oil and the other oils that I have for cooking, and then the butter and the earth balance. And I had really particularly wanted to show the earth balance because it's really good. And then I had said something about it, and I can't find where that is in the video, so I decided I'd just make a video about it. Whenever I boiled my rice, first of all, for the boiled you put the water in the pot. I put some salt in the water. Salt in your water helps your water to boil faster. Um, and then once that's boiling, you put your rice in. Um, and I put a little bit of canola oil. But it's not always canola oil. Sometimes I also have avocado oil. I have some vegetable oil down here. A lot of times I'll have some peanut oil, because different ones are used for different things. And that's the other reason I wanted to talk about the earth balance. This is the earth balance. It's really good. The other day we had it on like grilled cheese. You put it on the top and the bottom of the toast whenever you're toasting it in the oven, and it wasn't as great flavor wise if you use regular butter, but for a 3-year-old it still tasted okay, and he probably didn't notice. But earth balance is pretty good. But we're using this up. I've had it for a little while, but I got other butter the other day. That I put the canola oil and a little bit of this just in the rice, for a little bit more flavor. And I also put in the boiled rice. I also put garlic powder and onion powder, and then of course the salt was already in there. So canola oil and this, but sometimes it's avocado oil in this. And again, I do that because my son, it's a little bit extra calories for him, and it's flavor. And that's the biggest reason why I wanted to mention the earth balance. One, because earth balance is really good, but also because you want different butters or oils for different flavored things. Like if you're wanting something super flavorful, like shrimp or a lot of seafood is that way. If you're trying to, like steak, you probably would want to use actual butter versus something like earth balance. Or like say if you're doing mushrooms, to where the mushroom is the whole thing to stand out, you probably want to use actual butter versus that. If you have something where it's not going to matter, like it's not going to take on that flavor, and it's not going to, like with this, where the canola oil, you really can't taste it because the other butter is in there. That's the biggest differences between those. If you're wanting something super flavorful or frying, or you might want to use peanut oil, vegetable oil, or regular butter versus one of the oils that doesn't have as much flavor. And along with the dietary stuff for my child and the flavor issues, I really wanted to show the differences. And earth balance is really good, but it depends on what you're cooking and what your purpose is for whichever thing you're cooking. Like if you're wanting to do seafood or something where flavor is really a thing, versus a dish where you're not really going to taste it and you're not really going to notice it, then you'd want earth balance. And I had put that in one of the videos, but I can't find it, so I wanted to make sure to make a video about that and show those different ones and the different purposes for that. And I'm about to get started doing dishes, but I'm not going to film that today because I film a lot of those, and I don't want it to get repetitive. But I definitely film those pretty regularly of me doing dishes and other stuff like that. So, but I wanted to make sure to talk about those things because it's really good to know when you're choosing either for dietary needs or if you're going for flavor wise.